Kansas tennis is headed to the NCAA Super Regionals for the first time since 1998. The talk all season long has been on the senior leadership for the Jayhawks, but since postseason play began, the underclassmen have taken a bigger role in this team's success. Friday's weather was gloomy, but just fine to play outside for doubles action. KU took care of the first point, winning matches on courts 2 and 3. Singles play began outside, but some drizzle hit the courts during the final point of Maria Toran Ribes' match. Back inside, the delay did not faze the Algamesi Spain junior as she closed out her match, giving KU a 2-0 lead. Senior Nina Khmelnitskaya clinched the match after struggling late in the second set. The weather has been much better on Saturday as Kansas pulled off a 4-2 victory over the Florida Gators. The doubles point went to KU for a 24th time out of 25 matches. Toran Ribes outdueled her opponent, and two freshmen, Plorang Plapuk and Sonia Smogina, clinched the final 2 points. KU will play last year's national champs and third-ranked Stanford on Friday at 2 p.m. Going into the bottom of the 9th inning, KU trailed 2-1 to Texas. Brett Vosick led off with a deep home run to right field to tie the ball game. The Longhorns couldn't hold the Jayhawks at 2 because with a runner on first and 2 outs, freshman Casey Burnham smashed a ball into the night sky and gave KU their third walk-off victory of 2019. Kansas continued to pitch lights out on Saturday, beating Texas 1-0. It only took Ryan Sir 86 pitches to retire 27 batters. He allowed 2 hits and 2 walks. Yesterday, the scoring frenzy led to a Longhorn sweep for the Hawks. They won 10-6 and now sit in a tie for 5th place in the Big 12 standings and look to lock up a spot in the conference tournament next weekend at TCU. KU hosts Jackson State at Hoagland Ballpark for a 2-game midweek series starting tomorrow. Kansas State rowing shut out Kansas this weekend in the annual Sunflower Showdown. 12 seniors were honored for their time at KU after the regatta. The Big 12 rowing championships are up next in 2 weeks in Tennessee. Kansas softball came into the final series of Big 12 play needing 1 win or a Texas sweep over Baylor to clinch a spot in the Big 12 championship for the first time since 2010. In the first game, Sammy Williams of Iowa State hit a walk-off home run in the 9th inning. In the second game, the Cyclones held the Hawks to just 3 hits and no runs and won 1-0. Kansas went into the last game needing a win but couldn't pull it off. They lost off another walk-off home run from Williams. Not just 1 this weekend, but 2 for the junior infielder. Good news for Kansas, though. Baylor was swept by Texas, and that puts the Hawks as the 6th seed in this week's conference championship. In pool play, KU is matched up with Oklahoma and Texas Tech. KU men's golf is in its 4th straight NCAA tournament, and the Stanford Regional begins play next Monday. Last year, the team went on to play in the championship, where they placed 23rd. Other teams in the regional hosted by Stanford include Arizona State, LSU, and Virginia. If the Hawks finish in the top 5, they will advance to the championships in Fayetteville, Arkansas. What's next, Harold?